right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all having a good time tonight? Southern Fried Saturday night. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. We've got more great wrestling, so let's get underway with our next match. It is one fall, 20-minute time limit. Your referee, David Weekley. Georgia, weighing 207 pounds. He is approved. He is the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. He is the Game Breaker, Nick Halen. And introducing his opponent this evening.
Who wants to be king?
Ladies and gentlemen, also from Athens, Georgia, weighing 237 pounds, he's all arm and charm. This is Cutthroat C.T. Keys.
Nick Halen making friends at ringside like always. As CT Keys waits in the center of his ring for Nick Halen to come through the ropes.
Two of the best in the state of Georgia about to lock horns here.
No doubt. A little jumping jacks, a little calisthenics here.
CT Keys, I'm going to tell you, this is a former Southern Fried heavyweight champion, former Southern Fried classic champion. Current
Tag team champion.
champions.
Another Triple Crown winner, second in the history of Southern Pride. We talked about Adrian Hawkins earlier tonight. Nick Halen takes a break here. Fans are giving it to him. The phones are out for this match, guys. A lot of fans here filming this one. They want to have this as a memory. Nick Halen's taking a moment. We're going to start whittling some wood, I think, maybe here. We might get him a rocking chair from Cracker Barrel or something. He wants to chill out at ringside right now. But these are the mind games. This is what Nick Halen does. This is what the approved does. taking your time, getting CT Keys frustrated, but CT Keys, long been a student of one jagged edge, knows those mind games all too well. I don't think he's going to get caught up in it tonight as he stands across the ring from the Anarchy heavyweight champion. Nick Halen earlier tonight also finding out at the Anarchy event being held here at the Southern Fried Arena in Monroe on March 16th. He's going to take on Big effing deal Jeter in an Anarchy championship matchup here. David Manders' choice.
And what a big choice that was. And right now you see Nick Halen back outside the ring here.
The man who Nick Halen defeated to become the Anarchy champion as well.
Absolutely. And a hard-fought, grueling battle back at Hardcore Hell September of last year. And Nick Halen, you were talking about CT Keys being prepared for the mind games that one Nick Halen may be playing. But the one thing that you've got to realize about Nick Halen, he has been adapting better than anyone I've ever seen in this sport. When you think you have it figured out, Nick Halen changes the game. That's why he's the game breaker.
Absolutely. He flips that table over, and you got to start a whole new game, that's for sure. But Nick Halen will take on guys that are his size, guys that are twice his size. It doesn't matter. He's not the biggest guy in the ring, but he's got the biggest fight in him. And I tell you what, he beat Jeter. Jeter is more than twice as big as Nick Halen is. So the size difference between Nick Halen and CT Keys is inconsequential when it comes to Nick Halen being in this matchup. It doesn't matter. The power game is obviously there for CT Keys, and the punishment can be there, but Nick Halen has a chance just as good as anybody else to come out victorious in this matchup here.
Right now, CT Keys has Nick Halen in the center of the ring. Nowhere to go for Nick Halen right now.
Halen trying to get that leverage advantage away from CT Keys and getting up to his feet. Smart move there, but Keys still holding that side standing headlock.
As we mentioned, both men former Southern Fried heavyweight champions. Both men former Southern Fried Classic champions.
Absolutely, and Nick Halen was formerly vertical. CT Keys just demolished him with that clothesline. What an incredible show of power there.
Yeah, CT Keys, he's a guy, you look at him and you can tell he's got power, but he's also deceptively strong. He's more powerful than he looks.
Yes, absolutely, you're right there, no doubt. You don't see the muscles there. He's got the long trunks on. You don't see the legs and the quads and the thighs and everything else there. That powerhouse that is underneath those. Sorry there, man. CT Keys coming out of the corner after Halen chopped him. Halen begging off a little bit there, and CT Keys sends him flying to the other side of the ring.
And right now, CT has got him.
CT Keys threw him to Loganville and threw him back to Social Circle.
Nick Halen was a party favorite at the concert there, being just passed around.
CT Keys up on the ropes there, punching away. And Nick Halen and the folks in Monroe teach us how to count again. And they stopped at 4. Nick Halen down, Keys crumpled down in the corner there.
Right now, this could be the break that Nick Halen needed.
He sends Keys into that ring post, hard shoulder first.
One of CT's weapons is a torture rack. You got to have that shoulder strength to get your opponent up.
Oh, it's not even just the shoulder strength. It's once you get somebody up, is using your arms to pull that person down and to stretch their spine. That's part of it as well. You got to have that power to bring those ends and those shoulders down to inflict that punishment there. And Keys shoving off Halen. You still see some life and some vitriol in CT Keys.
Yeah, CT Keys is a guy, he's not going to stay down. There's a lot of heart, there's a lot of strength there.
STO from Nick Halen sends him down. Halen go for a quick cover again. And Keys kicked out at 1.
And now goes into the arm bar. Using all his leverage to crank back in on the arm, and that's going to put the pressure on the shoulder of CT Keys.
Yep, Halen smartly there wrenching it in, and CT Keys is very far away from reaching those ropes. Halen up to try and get some more leverage there, but that brings Keys up to his feet as well. Halen cuts him off with a shot to the midsection. Oh, nastiness there from Nick Halen there as Keys' shoulder was over that top rope, and Halen just kicked it.
Now Nick Halen trying to get a little bit of second wind here. Taking his time now that he has control of CT Keys in the corner here. And this is one thing that Nick Halen doesn't need to do. He needs to stick on him.
Wow, the impact there, the power Nick Halen showed to put CT Keys in that corner, incredible there. CT Keys, the impact was just devastating to his back right now.
Yeah, but you know, the kick out there, that came from the shoulders. Every time he moves that shoulder, every time he tries to do anything with that, it's going to cause more and more pain.
Oh, I have no doubt there. Halen there, like I said, just punishing there, picking a body part and just punishing it. This is a match Ole Anderson would enjoy. And Halen there with a pinfall attempt there. Halen, Keys with that kick up at the last second there. Weekly showing he got his shoulder up. Nick Halen taking time to pose.
Yeah. That can always come back to hurt you. I mean, I don't care how gifted you are. I don't care if you're the best wrestler in the state of Georgia or the best wrestler in the world. If you take time and showboat and you don't go in there and beat your opponent, you could be a beaten man yourself. But right now, Nick Halen in firm control over CT Keys.
Chop in the chest of CT Keys. We saw the reaction from Keys the last time Halen did that. And Halen pulling at the eyes, raking the face of CT Keys. I said it's not about punishing at this point. It's just pure torture what he's going through right now. Nick Halen being extra nasty to CT Keys right now. Stomping away at that shoulder as well in the corner.
Yeah, he has that arm wrapped around that bottom rope, exposing that shoulder.
And the power of the turnbuckle there as well. Oh, Keys shot out of the corner there, a big clothesline. Keys with one arm again coming back.
But he's throwing right arm clotheslines. They're effective, but usually he throws them with the left arm.
Absolutely there. Big high back body drop there, and Halen lands spine first. But Keys is still showing the effects of the punishment he's taken so far in this matchup.
Right now, CT is sizing him up. He's sizing Halen up.
Halen trying to make his way back up to his feet there. You see him. Keys is going for that pounce there, and Keys lands hard on the floor. He went through the ropes there and landed that left leg of his. You see him grabbing it.
There could be a lot of injuries coming out of this one, especially for one CT Keys.
Nick Halen there in the ring. He ducked out of the way as Keys went in for that pounce. Our head of security, Rodney, is there checking on him, and Keys is back up to his feet. Nick Halen, oh my God. Halen going to fly. Oh, Keys caught him. Picks him back up again to strength. Keys might have been playing possum. Oh my God, what is he going to do, Nick Halen? Halen sends him crashing into the barricade. Halen slipped out over the top there. He saw that he was in jeopardy, and Keys hit that barricade hard.
And I mean, that may have taken a lot out of Nick also. But Nick's back in the ring.
Keys might have been playing possum there, man. He got Nick Halen up pretty good. That power game was still on. He did pull that knee pad down. But he might have been playing possum a little bit. Might be some mind games from CT Keys. Keys is back up to the apron there. Cane breaker there. from Halen. Can Halen capitalize? He's got to get Keys rolled over in the center of the ring. Weekly down. Keys kicks out of the last second. Game breaker didn't do it.
And Nick Halen can't believe it. After all that punishment that CTK took, he was able to kick out the very last second. And right now, Nick Halen is livid at referee David Weekly.
Yeah, man, he's letting Weekly have it there, and a sliding drop kick there in the corner. Excuse me, onto the floor goes CT Keys now. Nick Halen's telling him to count. He's trying to get a count-out victory here tonight. Try and keep CT Keys from getting back to his vertical base and back in through the ropes.
Nick Halen very wisely staying in this time. You know, you can say what you want to, but a count-out victory is just as good as a pinfall victory in non-title situations.
And now Halen's out to the floor now that Keys is up. Gonna send Keys right back into the barricade again. And he hit hard as well, spine first this time. Oh, nasty clothesline from Keys. Desperation move there for him as Halen came in for some more mayhem. You two can avoid mayhem with a clothesline. Trying to make their way back to the ring now. Halen grabbing. I think Keys was out longer than Halen was, so we might have a dual count. And Keys is punching away at Halen, kicking away. And David Weekly was counting there, and he's called for the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Weekly has ruled this a double countout. There is no winner.
Keys and Halen are still fighting at ringside. Nick Halen's in the center of the ring now, and he's got his championship belt. He rolls through out to the floor now, and Keys is back in the ring. Looks like he's going after Halen, but Halen's headed back to the locker room.
Nick Halen has had enough of CT Keys for one night.
Oh, it's David Manders. Manders is here. Manders sent Halen back into the ring. Pounce. CT Keys sending a message there. David Manders out. Sent Nick Halen back out into the ring there, and CT Keys just destroyed him. Incredible.
No, no, no. I've had enough. This is over now. I did not deserve that. David Manders, you're a promoter, not a wrestler. I am the heavyweight champion of Anarchy. Have been and always will be. Shut up. Here it is. David, I'll tell you what. You guys want to see me and David? You want to see me and David Manders? I'll tell you what, here it is. Tonight, there'll be a cage up for Billy Buck versus Kaution. Immediately after that match is over, I will be out here in this ring, inside the cage. David Manders, if you got the guts to get in here with a real professional wrestler, I'll be right here, ready and waiting. It ends tonight.
Who wants to see David Manders answer the challenge of Nick Halen and come into this cage tonight at the conclusion of our main event? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see that hopefully here. I haven't been able to find David back there, so I don't know. But one thing I do know is that Southern Fried Championship Wrestling will return right here to Monroe, Georgia, Saturday night, April the 20th. Just signed for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. It will be Adrian Hawkins taking on Judas. And also just signed here moments ago in a mixed tag team match. It will be Nathaniel Vanderbilt and Rose Gold taking on the team of Matt Salves and the Southern Fried Women's Champion, Crystal Rose. All that and so much more will be
JJ.
What are you doing out here?
You're doing a fine job. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike O'Rourke here. JJ, you're doing a fine job, but you're talking about a month from now. What we should be talking about is Anarchy. What we should be talking about is March 16th, right here in Monroe. G-Rated is defending their titles. That's what we should be talking about. Nick Halen is defending the Anarchy Championship against Jeter. That's what we should be talking about.
That's what I was going to talk about.
All right.
Was
very well, but listen, I appreciate everything that you're doing, but I don't feel like Anarchy is... Mr. Locklear!
Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of Anarchy,
Let's hear it up.
Adrian
For
Locklear.
Adrian Locklear! Mr. Locklear, I just want you to know we're happy to have you.
Want to tell me what you're doing? You want to tell me what are you up to? You are out here antagonizing Big Dave. You're out here antagonizing Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and you are out here antagonizing these good people of Monroe, Georgia.
No, that's not...
What are you thinking? Let's get something straight. I am the owner of Anarchy Wrestling. And as long as I am the owner of Anarchy Wrestling, you will respect Big Dave. You will respect Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. And you will respect these good people of Monroe, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, JJ. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive us, and please be back here on March the 16th for some Anarchy Wrestling, where we will be here with Anarchy Alive.
Thank you, Mr. Locklear. Ladies and gentlemen, Anarchy owner, Adrian Locklear. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest has been sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, officer in attendance, promoter David Manders. When the bell rings, the man in charge inside the ring will be David Weekley. This Southern Fried Classics Championship match will be confined inside of a steel cage. The only way to win this match is to exit through the door or over the top of the cage, and both feet must touch the arena floor. Introducing first, the challenger. He weighed in today at 230 pounds and hails from Henderson, South Carolina. This is Wild Billy Bob! And his opponent this evening, he weighed in at 227 pounds and hails from McKeesport, Pennsylvania. He is the reigning and defending Southern Fried Classics champion. He is the exceptional Will Kaution.
And here we go, inside the cage. Will Kaution and Billy Buck. Will Caution's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And Billy Buck has his eyes on the gold that was around Will Caution's shoulder a short time ago. And Will Kaution with a kick tries to send him out, goes out to the floor there.
I'm going to tell you something. There was intensity here on the arena floor. I was just there with these two men. The look in their eyes, the way this is going to go. This has been months in the making, and right now Billy Buck has Will Kaution right where he wants him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide inside 4 corners of steel.
No doubt there. Got some great, man, big high back body drop from Billy Buck. Again, like we said, you got to escape the cage, both feet on the floor in order for this to happen. Billy Buck with a nasty chop there. Billy Buck, this date means something to him. This night 5 years ago, he had a bull rope match against Corey Hollis and ended up losing the bull rope match. Honestly, in one of the most disappointing matches I've ever seen. Billy Buck hit the buckshot on Corey Hollis, and Corey Hollis fell into the 4th turnbuckle, winning the match up there. Billy Buck had it won. Oh, Will Kaution with an exploder slam there. Tremendous power there from Will Kaution. But Billy Buck hit that buckshot there and was putting Corey Hollis away, and Corey Hollis hit that 4th turnbuckle in a row and ended up winning the Southern Pride Heavyweight Championship.
Right now, Will Kaution was going for the door. Now Billy Buck's going for the door.
Billy Buck with a leapfrog there over the top. Kaution pulling Buck further back. Now Caution's going. Both men taking their time. Smart moves. They're trying to get out of this matchup early. This is what you got to do to win. Billy Buck got the furthest out of either one of them.
I will tell you, whenever the escape rule is put into a steel cage match, it grossly changes the dynamic and the way that you approach that match. Usually in a cage match, when there is no escape rule, you're going to dish out as much punishment as humanly possible trying to get a pinfall. At this point, you can dish out just enough punishment to walk out the door because you don't have to put their shoulders down to the mat or make them submit.
Different strategy altogether, like you said, JJ. Will Kaution taking some time there, slowing down the pace of the matchup right now. He goes to work on Billy Buck, and he's climbing those ropes, trying to make his way to the other side of the cage and down to the floor.
Of course, you know, at one time, these two guys were the best of friends. I mean, they were partners, they were friends, and I don't know if it was jealousy or what it was in the heart of Will Kaution, but it made him turn on his friend, and these two have been through every kind of battle you could think of. They've been in strap matches, they've been one-on-one, they've been in bunkhouse matches.
Absolutely, man. The feud has gone on for a very long time. Oh! Will Kaution crotch first across the top rope. He landed hard. Billy Buck may have an opportunity here, but he went head first off the cage.
Right now, it's going to be hard getting to that door, being in that kind of pain.
Billy Buck with a scoop slam going there, and Kaution sends him right into the cage as well for his efforts. Kaution slipped up over the top there, and Billy Buck is down on the mat right now. Will Kaution again, like we said, you gotta escape the cage. Either go over the top and land on the floor or through the door. One or the other. You gotta get out of the cage. That's how you win this matchup. And this matchup is for the Classics Championship. Man, Buck pulled him in hard with a handful of hair. That's legal.
You know, and I gotta say, what about the bravery of our young cameraman being inside the steel cage with our combatants here this evening?
Oh, Billy Buck, is he gonna make it out? 1 foot over the rope, or 1 foot over the cage, excuse me. And Will Kaution catches him at the last second. Is Billy Buck going to the side now, and Buck lands hard in the center of the ring. Also, the punishment of the cage in this matchup here is gonna damage the body to the point now it may not be physically able to go over the cage. You might have to crawl out of the ring right now.
I mean, that's the thing, you know, you take too much punishment, you take too much of this, you're absolutely right, you're not gonna be able to climb over the top of that cage. You're gonna have to go out that door. And I gotta be honest with you, going out the door sometimes can be much harder than going over the top of the cage, because going through the door, you're on level with your opponent. Your opponent has an easier chance of grabbing you as you're going out the door.
Still, the plan is gotta be to defeat your opponent, to beat them down enough to where they cannot interfere with you leaving the cage. And that's what type of punishment's gotta have happen in order for one of these two men to walk out of here the Classics champion tonight. Enormous height on that drop kick there from Will Kaution, almost to the top of the head of Billy Buck. Incredible.
Yeah, the spring in the steps of Will Kaution never ceases to amaze me.
Kaution now climbing, he's reached that top turnbuckle. Toes in the ropes, he's making it over. Oh, Billy Buck grabs him.
And right there, what happened was Will Kaution overstepped it a little bit, lost his balance. That gave just enough time for Billy Buck to recover.
Billy Buck and Kaution in a precarious spot in the corner. Both men on the top turnbuckles there, and Kaution putting the boots to Billy Buck in the corner. There's no give. You see those strapped right to the ring post there. There's no room at all for the budging of that cage in the corner.
Right now.
Both men jockeying for Billy.
Oh!
Spine buster from Buck.
Oh! I'll be damned. That was a hell of a spine buster right there.
Holy hell.
Billy Buck is giving it his all. That's what the Southern Fried Classics Championship means to this man right here. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? What's Jackson Carter doing out here?
Jackson Carter out here at ringside again. This is no DQ, but still the referees are instructed to keep him the hell out of here. Billy Buck heading to the corner now. He's trying to go up. Carter threw a steel chair into the ring now. Will Kaution trying to hit that chair there, and Billy Buck with a nasty DDT on Kaution. The chair got thrown into the ring now, and it's a part of the matchup now.
Yeah, but it didn't go to its original intended receiver. Billy Buck with that interception. And right now, Billy Buck is going crazy on Will Kaution.
Kaution into the cage. Billy Buck on the attack right now. Kaution again hitting hard. That skull ricocheting off the steel cage right into your living room right there.
And you can hear the crowd here in Monroe, Georgia coming alive for Wild Billy Buck. They want to see him finish this off. They want to see him walk out that door and into the Southern Fried Classics Championship. And the door is now open.
Billy Buck stepping through the rope. The door is open. He's only seconds away from reaching the floor. Can he do it? Will Kaution intercepts him. Jackson Carter there at ringside with his hand on the cage door.
And right now, Will Kaution is goading Billy Buck back into the cage.
Oh my God, is Will Kaution busted open? Billy Buck has that steel chair in hand. You gotta wonder if he's gonna do it. Oh, Kaution with a shot. Kaution might have egged him on and lured him in, and Billy Buck got the crotch shot.
Right now, Billy Buck, who was just like 7 feet
Will
away.
Kaution is busted open, man. Look at that face.
Yeah, Will Kaution busted open. But Billy Buck was just a few feet away from being the new Southern Fried Classics champion.
He wanted to punish Will Kaution a little bit more. I don't know if Will Kaution said anything to him. Man, Kaution, that forehead of his is absolutely bleeding. Fans here in Monroe trying to rally behind Billy Buck. They see the blood on the Southern Fried Classics champion's face. Oh Lord. Will Kaution setting up some mayhem right now. Billy Buck prone in the center of the ring.
Right now, pulling up the second rope.
Oh my God. Kaution right knee landed on that steel chair. Billy Buck was in a bad spot. Billy Buck, I know what's coming here. Figure 4, lock it in.
Billy Buck has that figure 4 locked in, but this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Will Kaution does here because Billy Buck cannot win with the figure 4. Will Kaution can tap, he can say I quit all he wants to here. He can lay down for 20 seconds if he wants to. But the only way Billy Buck is going to be victorious is to relinquish this hold and make his way out of that cage.
He's got to make his way out of the cage with the punishment he's putting on Will Kaution. If Will Kaution can't stand, he's not walking out of the cage. What the?
Jackson Carter did.
Jackson Carter is now going to the cage. Now Billy Buck's released the hold now, and Jackson Carter is coming up over the top of the cage now. Billy Buck fighting away. Will Kaution's now joined him.
Kaution Carter from the top rope. That's going to take them both men out here. Will Kaution grabbing the ribs.
Billy Buck hasn't moved since he landed. Will Kaution paid the price for that, but Billy Buck hasn't moved.
Billy Buck came down hard. It could be just a matter of time before Will Kaution retains the Southern Fried Classics Championship.
We might need to get somebody out to look after Billy Buck. That Kaution cutter is a neck breaker. Billy Buck is out in the center of the ring. Like I said, he hasn't moved. And Will Kaution's crawling inch by inch to retaining the Classics Championship. That cage door has been opened. Can he make it to the floor? Billy Buck is stirring finally. Can Kaution make it out? Will Kaution is trying to make it to the floor. The stairs have been moved, so Kaution's hands are on the floor. Jackson Carter pulling at his cousin. So's Billy Buck as well, and Kaution back into the ring now. Billy Buck's got him again.
What does Billy have? Oh, he's going to go for another figure 4 here. I mean, oh.
Kaution sends him crashing into the cage. And Billy Buck is down.
And right now, Will Kaution still grabbing those ribs. You got to think every breath he takes right now is hurting.
Absolutely, no doubt. He's in some serious pain. The punishment of this steel cage match, you hear it every single time you see one of these. You're never the same after one of these cage matches. And I got to believe that's going to be the case here tonight. Can Billy Buck make his way to his feet? Will Kaution's climbing in the corner. You see Buck stirring. Buck's made his way up into a vertical base. Now he goes after Kaution. Kaution kicks Buck off, and Buck lands hard.
Billy Buck. Oh, and now Billy Buck goading in Will Kaution. Oh!
Buck Billy Buck. Buck shot to Kaution as Kaution came off the top rope.
Did you see his head snap? The way that it did. Will Kaution could be days away from now. He could be not in the next week. And now Billy Buck is climbing the top of the cage. Billy Buck in front of the people that admire him so much. He's got to move that leg over. He's made it. He's made it. He's just got to touch the floor. He's almost there. He did it.
Yeah! Buck wins it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and new Southern Fried Classics champion, Wow, Billy Buck!
Billy Buck, your new Southern Pride Classics champion, and Triple Crown winner number 3 in Southern Pride Championship Wrestling.
Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I may be a real bad boy, but baby, I'm a
No.
real good man.
No. This night is not over. I told you. As soon as that was over, here I am, David Manders. I don't know where you're hiding at. I don't know what you're doing. David, you got 60 seconds to get your old crippled butt out here so I can kick your teeth down your throat. Come on, David, where you at? I'll sit here all night. Come on, David. Yeah, keep whining. You're not gonna do anything but sit on your side of the guardrail because you paid to see me. Come on, David, where you at? David! Come on, old man. Scared. Yeah, play the music.
Damn it, the approved are here. Gotta be kidding me right now. David Manders coming out here to confront confront Nick Halen.
Stupid.
Hawkins,
man.
Adonis, and more are out here now.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell, and I'm gonna start right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I cannot believe this. What a piece of garbage Nick Halen is. Beating the hell out of David Manders. Adrian Hawkins holding the door shut.
Come on, David. You're tougher than that, good old boy. David,
Bobby Moore with a steel chair.
you did this to yourself.
Oh my God. Nick Halen with a steel chair to the back of David Manders.
Hey, David, let's go, tough guy. Grab me now.
Halen with another chair shot to the back of Manders.
That's it. Beg for me, David. Beg. That's it, old man. Scream for me. Go to hell. Go to hell, huh? Get up.
What in the
Get
world?
up. Come on.
Oh, Manders with a slap across the face.
Well, you done messed up now, old man. Let me ask you something. Who'd you pay to see?
Man, Halen kicking Manders. Manders came out for a fight. And Nick Halen is beating the hell out of David Manders. Oh, the locker room's here. Reyes and Ashworth out of the back. Numbers game is catching up to him though. 3-on-2 right now. TT Keys is here. Nick Halen's getting the hell out of the cage. And CT Keys is kicking the hell out of the approved. Nick Halen's chicken shit ass is going over the top of the cage. Absolute pandemonium. Reyes and Ashworth there. The approved regrouped on the side. Where's Hawkins at? Keys and Ashworth and Reyes and Manders all in the ring. Absolute trash here is the approved. Headed to the back now. David Manders is always going to fight for Southern Fried, but these pieces of garbage are heading to the back now with smiles on their face.